Now we're ready for step 3, which is research. You'll notice that this is not the first step. Anytime you're doing a research project, a research essay, you have to know what you're going to write about, and then figure out those details to be revealed by your thesis statement as well as the topic sentences. Once we have that done, now we can research. Okay, basic questions everybody wants to know. What kind of resources are allowed? For the argumentative research essay, you can use books, articles from newspapers, magazines, as well as journals. And then, I know what everybody's thinking, educational websites. Those are labeled as .edu. I know. Why? Well, because the internet, there's so much stuff on the internet that you can waste so much time going through it and trying to find information, and there's no content control on the internet. So with that said, you're limited to educational websites, and those are right, they end in .edu, that stands for education. With that said, newspapers and magazines and journals have print sources, right? As well, that content is also found online. That's okay to use. For example, like the Charlotte Observer or the State, those are newspapers. You can use those physical newspapers that you have in your hand, or you can go to their websites and find information there. That's not online. Why? Because it first appeared in a newspaper. Same goes for magazines and journals like Newsweek and Time, US News and World Report, right? Those are all leading magazines that have the print copy as well as the online copy. And the online, it's not an erroneous website, that's just online content from their magazine. So that's okay to use. Next common question, how many resources do I need? 4 to 6. You want to use 4 to 6 in building your paper. If you have just 1 or 2, that is not good. It will impact your grade as well as the quality of your paper. So you want to find 4 to 6 resources. Could be a book, could be any combination. Articles, educational websites, can be any combination. Now, here's a tip. I've done a lot of research essays in my life, and this is a tip that I stumbled upon, and it's really, really helpful. You're going to find all these articles, these resources, of course, you're going to print them out. Then as you're reading them, you want to highlight based upon your outline. So in other words, that first topic from your outline, that first point in your thesis, give it one color, highlighter. The second gets a different color, and the third one gets a different color altogether. So you're going to have 3 different colors. So then as you're going through and reading all those articles, right, you might see one article is going to talk about this. So then you pop out that color and then you highlight it. Then a little bit further in that same article, you might see a good piece of supporting evidence for this one. So then you're going to go in there and highlight it, and then so forth, so on and so forth. So then gradually as you're reading, you're going to be flagging And then when we get to the next step, it's going to make it so much easier to take that information and then pull it into your topic and concluding sentence outline. And in the next video, I'm going to walk everybody through the college's website to show you how to find this information. So we'll save that for the next video.